Hi, I'm Dr. Sujatha Reddy. We've all heard that regular exercise is important, and that goes if you have arthritis as well. Regular physical activity can reduce the pain of arthritis and make movement easier. But research suggests that many with the condition are getting off the couch less than they should and even less than they claim. To find out how much people really exercise, researchers asked more than 1,000 subjects with osteoarthritis of the knee to wear a device called an accelerometer. The machine measures how much and how fast a person moves. Over the course of a week, only about 13% of men and 8% of women met the government's recommendation of at least 150 minutes of aerobic exercise. What's more, about 40% of men and more than half of women in the study did virtually no exercise at all. By contrast, in surveys where people with arthritis have simply reported their activity levels, far more have claimed to get the recommended amount of exercise, which suggests they're not being honest with researchers or perhaps themselves. Whatever the case, it's easy to understand why it may be hard to get moving if you have sore joints, but it's well worth the effort. Not only can exercise help you feel better physically, it can also make it easier to cope with arthritis emotionally, and it can reduce your risk of other conditions such as heart disease and diabetes. You don't have to run a marathon or pedal at top speed. You can get results from small steps, like the ones you take down the street on a daily walk, onto the dance floor with a partner, or into the backyard to play with your children or grandchildren.
Yes.
Any activity where you're getting your heart rate up counts. And you don't have to spend a long time at it. Just 10 minutes, 3 times a day, on most days, can do the trick. Before you start an exercise program, ask your doctor if you need to take any special precautions to protect your joints. Begin every session with a warm-up to get your joints and muscles ready. If you've been inactive, don't try to do too much right away. Be patient and keep at it. Over time, you'll build up strength and endurance. It's also important to figure out what kind of activity you're most likely to stick with. Even if you never set foot into a gym or onto a treadmill, you'll be in better shape once you get moving, and so will your joints. Making rounds, I'm Dr. Sujatha Reddy.